Welcome to an Eagle Rain video. So, I think I'm done watching the Sixers. Doesn't look like we're trying. I think we're going to get swept. Either way, it doesn't matter. I think we're going to lose the fucking series. I'm getting sick and tired of being a disappointment of a franchise. I don't know why Brett Brown isn't fired yet. I do not know why Elton Brand decided to pick Al Horford and Josh Richardson over JJ Redick and Jimmy Butler. Look, don't get me wrong. I like Josh Richardson, but I'd much rather have Jimmy Butler over him. Flyers are up in the series 3-1. Last time I looked, Montreal scored a goal. I don't know who scored it, but I think it's time for me to stop watching the Sixers and just watch the Flyers, because I think the Flyers are going to get deeper into the playoffs than the Sixers ever fucking will under Brett Brown. So, at the top of my head, I only know two coaches that could do a better job than Brett Brown. In fact, a lot of coaches can, but I only know two of the names. As of right now, I think Jason Kidd and Tyronn Lue. I think they could do better than Brett Brown. Here's the thing. Yeah, Tyronn Lue, he didn't have a good year when LeBron left, but here's the thing. He lost all of his key players. His best player was Kevin Love, who's washed now. Now, give either Lou or Kidd the team we have, we'd be like a top 4 seed every year. You have the best center in the league. You have top 10 point guard. Also should have been defensive player of the year, Ben Simmons. We have a vertical team. Like, our shortest player in the starting 5 is 6'8", which is Richardson. But I don't know. I seriously don't know what was the point of getting a $65 jersey. I know it was cheap. It's stitched too. And a $32 hat right here. It's a fat hat, not gonna lie, but it's not worth the $32 when the team that you're supporting with a big chunk of your money is not playing well. Put me in the fucking game for free. I will show more heart than any of them. Embiid, look, yeah, carrying us. Everybody else, what the fuck? Tobias Harris is not worth $180 million. He's not showing up. Plain and fucking simple. I just don't know anymore. I want next seat, depending on how the rest of it goes. Well, after we get fucking eliminated by Boston, I want Brett Brown fired. I don't know why he wasn't fired last year. I want Brett Brown fired. I want to see how Horford and Harris do under a different coach. If they perform the same, I want them both traded away. Harris has some good games, but he's not performing like he's worth $180 million. I believe he's making more money than LeBron. LeBron's making $154. I don't know why we didn't give Jimmy Butler a massive. I don't know why we didn't give him the max contract he deserves. I would pick Jimmy Butler over Tobias Harris any day. Because to me, other than Kawhi Leonard, I think Butler's the best two-way player. look, to be fair, Brett Brown doesn't have Ben Simmons or Glenn Robinson. Now, yeah, Boston doesn't have Gordon Hayward, but I don't know how we're performing worse when Boston doesn't have Gordon Hayward. Doesn't make sense to me. If we had Simmons and like Glenn Robinson, I think we'd be fine because that way Simmons and Thibault could guard either Kemba or Tatum. Honestly, I would put Simmons on Tatum and then put Thibault on Kemba. But of course, Simmons had to get hurt. Just our luck. I don't know. At least the Eagles play week 1 in a couple of weeks. Our team's already lingering with injuries. Javon Hargrave is out multiple weeks, but he has a realistic shot on being back week 1. Derek Barnett hurt. Miles Sanders hurt, but he should be ready week 1. I don't know how our players... I don't know what's up with Philadelphia and our players getting hurt so easily. It's like our players are made out of glass. Simmons just had to get hurt right before the playoffs. I don't know. Depending on how this game goes, even though it's already going to shit, obviously you can tell right now, I'm not watching the game right now. I'm going to give it 10 more minutes of watching the game. If we're not doing well, if there's no signs of improvement, I'm not going to watch the Sixers after this game, and I'm going to watch the Flyers for the rest of the way, because I know the Flyers actually are a very good team and have a good chance of winning the Stanley Cup. We're like 7.5 minutes into this video. I don't know what to say. The Phillies are a disappointment, like always. I think we won like 4 in a row, but still. Our bullpen is historically the worst in all of baseball, a 10.4 ERA. That is fucking terrible. I don't know how to... Matt Kleeneck, I think that's how you pronounce his name, but either way, I don't know why he's not done yet. I don't know why we are not paying JT Realmuto, even though he's pretty much top 5 in every category. I believe he leads... Last time I checked, he led the league in homers. So he led the league in like a bunch of things. I don't know why we're not paying him yet. Like, what's going on? We need a better bullpen, and we need to sign JT. We need to stop throwing money at people that are not going to do well. Plain and simple. Other news, Eagles, I'm back at that again. Yannick Ngakoue, I follow JPA Football on Instagram. He posted, I forget who the actual source is, but Yannick Ngakoue could get traded as early as today or tomorrow. And the asking price is a 2nd round pick. I'll fucking take it. Take a second round pick, give me Yannick. I know we don't have money, but fuck it. Why not? Either that or trade like Derek Barnett and a 4th round pick or something. And Rasul Douglas, I guess. Give us Yannick. It looks like he wants it. I don't know if he's toying with us, but if he's not, it's clear he wants to be in Philly. He did post a few things on his social media of like Reggie White, Eagles emojis, Trent Cole, I believe. I have no idea. This was like months ago. But still. Get it done, Howie, while we have cap space, because I know we're fucked next year. Another thing, Deshaun Jackson decided to he said due to COVID, like he posted on his Instagram, send memorabilia to him at the Novacare complex. He'll sign and bring it back. That way he could still interact with the fans. That's a class act. Now we know what he did with the anti-Semitic, the Adolf Hitler thing, a false Adolf Hitler thing. At least he's trying to still interact with the fans, which is good. I'm already sending something. If you want to send something, go ahead. Information, just when you mail it to Sean Jackson, 1 Novacare Way, First Dock, something like that. Yeah, but that's pretty nice. When I watch all my games, I'm watching streams, and the streams are delayed by a lot. Like the Sixers game, it's delayed by a full like minute and a half, which kind of pisses me off. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but it's getting to the point where I'm not going to watch another Sixers game until we make significant changes. Like, the only good things Elton Brand has done is trading for Jimmy Butler, trading for Tobias Harris, and getting like Glenn Robinson and Alec Burks. Alec Burks, I think, is our best bench player. But he has more flaws than that. Like, he did when he traded for like Butler and like Tobias and such. We did give up a lot just to lose some of the players. Like, I know we gave up Covington and Sarge for Butler, but for like Tobias Harris, Mike Scott, and Boban, we gave up Shamit. I forget the other people we gave up, but we gave up a lot and we lost Boban, who I wish we could have kept. But the stuff I didn't like that Elton Brand did was overpay Al Horford. Overpay for Al Horford. He's not worth the $107 million the way he's been performing. Look, to be fair, Horford looks like he's stepping up, which is good. Like he looks like he's a better shooter right now. I see him drilling threes now, which is good. But the way he's been playing earlier in the season, that's bad. Overpaid for Tobias Harris. He's not worth $180 million at all. Traded away Jimmy Butler. Look, I like Richardson, but he didn't give Butler the max contract. He deserves it. If it wasn't for Butler, I don't think we would have taken the Raptors to 7, honestly. Because I think since Butler joined us, he's been our closer. Like, game on the line, give it to Butler. I think when he was on the team, based on what I've seen from the games I watched, Butler was our best player. So, there's that. I have no idea what the score is. I haven't watched the game for what? Almost 14 minutes now. God, I'm scared to look at the scoreboard. If it is very bad, I am going to put on the Flyers game. Yeah, so sorry for the absence. I wanted some time off, that's all. Who knows? But if the Sixers are doing horrible, I'm not going to watch them. I'm sorry. But this series would be a whole lot different if we had Simmons, but that's the thing I can't stand about being a Philadelphia fan. Because it's a would've, should've, could've, and I'm always playing the if game. You can't do that in sports, but that's what happens when you're a Philadelphia fan. We're plagued with injuries. Like, once we lose to the Celtics, I think we lose in 5. Well, if we're playing like this now, we're going to be swept. I think we would have done better if we had Simmons. And like it's the same thing for the Eagles. Like last year, if we didn't have all those injuries, I think we would have made a push. I think we'd have possibly made a push to the Super Bowl. Possibly. I know we would have beaten the Seahawks if we were healthy. If we had Deshaun the whole season, we wouldn't be 9-7. We would have been like 12-4 because Wentz didn't have a true deep target. For the first few weeks, Miles Sanders was the only one that was getting like 30-plus yard catches, and he's a running back. So, I do not know. But I'm getting tired of playing the if game with every team we have. If the Phillies have a good bullpen, if the Eagles aren't plagued with injuries, if Brett Brown wasn't our coach, if Elton Brand kept Butler, if Elton Brand didn't overpay for Tobias, if this, if that, I'm getting tired of it. But just so you know right now, I'm always going to be a loyal fan. If the Eagles go 0-16, I'll still be a fan of them. I just hope it doesn't fucking happen. So, just torture. I don't know how I deal with it. I simply do not know. I may be overreacting. I have no idea. But as of right now, it's very, very, very hard being a Sixer fan right now. Anyway, thank you for taking damn near 17 minutes out of your time to watch this video of me suffering for rooting for Philadelphia teams. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.